Clark Kent may have been super, but he'd never have been a superhero without Jonathan and Martha Kent. Now, a year ago, I binged the entirety of Smallville. One of the main things that I took away from it, that was hammered into you every single season, that despite Clark barreling into the earth as a baby with superpowers and the prospect of further powers that will evolve and grow and change, he'd never have become a superhero, he'd never have become Superman without his parents, without Jonathan and Martha, who raised him to be a great person even beyond his powers, raised him to always do the right thing, to always question, always to think about what's best for himself and for the others around him. And it provides this wonderful contrast with his friend Lex Luthor, who has an evil father. I just made a video about him, Lionel Luthor, and has just a broken family, but has many similarities to Clark, especially at the start of the story. He's a really caring person. He's intelligent, he's driven, he's powerful. He's got so many things that Clark has, but we see little hints of the darkness, and we wonder whether Lex will give into it or not. Of course, we know that Lex Luthor and Superman are big arch enemies, and they're major figures from comic book history. So we almost know that he's going to give into evil, but we're still watching it hoping somehow that he doesn't. Now, all this talk about nature and nurture and upbringing reminds me of these articles that the Wan Show mentioned, I've listened to recently, about how certain addictions have actually been shown to be predisposed in people based on their genetics, based on their hereditary line. Gambling addiction can be something passed through DNA and crazy things like that. And here it's more about the nurture. It's about how, despite what Lex might want to do, his own upbringing, his own father, the death of his mother as his younger brother, and all that kind of stuff might be forcing his hand the other way. And can he give in? Can he oppose this fate? And obviously that's Clark's story. And his parents help him, because his fate doesn't always seem so rosy. It's not, oh, you're going to become Superman, you're going to save people, you're going to make the easy decisions, anyone that's hurt, you're going to save them. The fate that Jor-El seems to have lined out for him doesn't seem to jibe with the life that Clark wants to live and the life that his parents have raised him to live. So he's constantly battling with that. He's constantly going home to Jonathan Kent and asking and questioning that he's helping him hone his powers, not to panic when his eyes shoot out lasers or when he suddenly super speeds across a lake or anything like that. And Lex never had that, and that increases this feeling of animosity. It's a wonderful parallel, and it's a wonderful idea. It's not just about the importance of parents, but it's about the contrast and the difference.